Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's live Rick's Remedies here on Facebook. With me today is Rick Hamilton, and he's going to talk to you about what to expect when you pull back the cover on your pool and get ready for summer and spring. So take it away, Rick.
Good morning, Stacy. How you doing?
I'm good. We've had a lot of people opening up their pools with some surprises underneath the cover. So I thought maybe you could talk to us today about that.
Well, I think that's a great idea. Wow, it's that time of year when we get really busy. We start getting a lot of calls. People pull back the cover on their pool after being winterized all winter, and wow, you just really don't know what you're going to see. Hopefully, if you close properly and used our product Easy Pool as recommended, you're going to see something crystal clear. That would be, the ideal situation. Or in some cases, you may see something that's cloudy. You can kind of see the bottom, and it's not going to be a big deal. Or in some cases, as you know, Stacey, you can see a swamp, which means you're going to see something really, really nasty to clean up. So what we're going to talk about today, Stacey and our Facebook friends, we're going to talk about what to do according to what you see. If you pull back that cover and you see something that's clear, you're one of the lucky ones. So, you winterized right, nothing bad happened over the winter. So you can basically just start using your Easy Pool product and balance your pool up, and you're off and running. That's kind of the most ideal scenario. Depending on there's just no rhyme or reason to it, folks. I mean, it just is what it is. So you have to deal with what you're dealt and get it back on track. In the second situation, Stacy and our Facebook friends, you may see like a cloudy pool. It may be a little off, a little murky. You're still consider yourself one of the lucky ones, right, Stacy?
Absolutely. Yes.
In that case, we just recommend like a general shocking. You shock your pool normally. We recommend putting in the recommended dosage of Revive, which is 32 ounces per 24,000 gallons. Spray it over the surface. Start your pump up. And start using it'll clear up over a couple days, and then just backwash your filters as usual, and you'll be right back on track. And then sometimes the unlucky ones, Stacy, they're going to say, "Oh my gosh, what happened to my pool?" You're going to see basically a swamp. There may be a few frogs. Who knows what happened? There must have been a lot of organic debris in there that just kind of had a nice winter to cozy up together and just make a nasty situation. So that's when you really have to get to work. So what you're going to have to do in that case, and if your pool wasn't covered, we're assuming that it was, but if it wasn't covered, there may be quite a bit of debris in the bottom of it. So your first step is always, before you do anything, without just wasting your money and pouring stuff into the abyss, you want to get everything out of the bottom that you can. It may even be like blind netting. Just keep netting down. You'll bring out leaves, anything that may have settled. And then the second step in that situation is to brush the walls, because if your pool's that green, you're going to have quite a bit of algae stuck to the walls and stuck to the bottom, and you don't want to get it cleared up and then brush the walls, because then you're going to create the problem all over again. So you need to kind of go slow with that, get the walls all cleaned up, and then you're going to shock the heck out of the pool to get started. We usually recommend, depending on what you can get nowadays. I mean, it depends on what you can get. We recommend like 4 gallons of liquid per 10,000 gallons, or 4 pounds of Cal Hypo if you can get it per 10,000 gallons. And then once you shock that, you want to spray the Revive out of the spray bottle, which is our spray bottle that goes over the surface. You'll be able to see some of our other videos on YouTube. You can go there and see how we do this. But you want to spray a double dose. So that would be, just for a reference, 64 ounces, which is 2 bottles per 24,000 gallons over the surface. You want to, after you put the liquid in, or whatever chlorine it is, you want to let the pump run a little bit to get circulating, and hopefully you get all the way up to cloudy gray water. Right, Stacy? That's the first step.
Yep.
So once you get the cloudy gray water, that's progress. So that's a good thing. Then you kind of want to shut the pump down and then spray the Revive over and let your pool sit for 24 to 48 hours. Now it's important to remember that cold water slows down any process, and Revive is the same way. So don't just put a 48-hour stopwatch on it and give up if it's not cleared up by that point. But what the Revive is going to do, it's going to do some amazing things to your water. It's going to remove any phosphates or organics that have come in. It's going to remove any scale that is formed on the surface. It will soften that up for you so you can brush it off. It's going to take all of that contaminant down to the bottom of the pool, and the water will become clear. And then what you're going to do is vacuum that to waste. We do have some good parameters for you here before putting in the Revive. You want your pH to be somewhere in between 7 and 8. That's a lot for the chlorine effectiveness, because if it goes above 8, your chlorine isn't going to be as effective as it would in that range of 7 to 8. We'd like to have alkalinity of 250 or less, but it's important that we do have some alkalinity. For whatever reason, we found that when alkalinity is in the pool, the Revive seems to perform better than a pool with no alkalinity. The other thing, and this is really something very important, folks, and Stacy, is that Revive can survive in anything less than 30 parts per million of chlorine. So to get there from 0, which we're assuming on a pool that you're just opening, that amount of chlorine may seem excessive, but you're not going to exceed that 25 to 30 parts per million that Revive is tolerant to. So that's one really good thing. An additional good thing about Revive is you don't have to shock it and then wait to put in the product. You can shock it and put in the product at the same time. So once you do that, you should be well on your way to a great season. Of course, we recommend our product as recommended of Easy Pool and a weekly dose of Revive to keep the phosphates low. Keep the algae food out of the pool, and have a great summer, and just not work on your pool and enjoy your pool. So that's just what we wanted to talk to you about today. We'll be back soon to talk to you about Easy Pool and our other products, and Pepper for our saltwater pools. So Stacy, did I miss anything?
I don't think so. I think you nailed it. I think that was a pretty good brief synopsis of spring openings. I mean, the key things that we get questions about here on the hotline are, my pool is green and nothing I'm doing is fixing it. And I think you nailed that. It's just really the super shock and making sure that algae is dead, and then hitting it with the Revive to get the food out that feeds the algae, right? So
that's exactly right. So basically, the shock kills the algae, and the Revive carries the bodies to the bottom.
That's right.
Yeah, another thing too that we just added recently, you'll see down here on the scrolling thing, that you can also text us at our tech number. We're very proud of what we do with tech support. We try to be as available as possible, get back to you quickly, because we know that you want to get that pool up and running, especially this time of year. So expect a call back when you text or email us or call us. We're very proud that an actual person answers the phone. It's not like press 3, press 7, press 8, wait, try and find somebody and then hang up. And you don't have to change your password to talk to us. So we're very proud of how we're handling our tech support. So look for us on the next one. When is that one, Stacy? Do we have that one scheduled yet?
I don't think we have it scheduled yet. Okay. I will make sure to let everybody out there in Facebook land know. We'll do a teaser to let you know we're coming with maybe a brief overview of what it is we're going to talk about. So, but you can definitely, I think that there is a way Facebook will let you say, yeah, I want to know every time API goes live. So if you click that button and say, yeah, connect me every time API goes live, give me a notice, then you'll be able to catch this. But you can always catch it on the replay too. So if you're watching this after we went live, I'm watching the little icon up here in the corner, and we've had a couple of viewers, but I know a lot of our consumers and our dealers, they're in the middle of their workday right now. So if you're catching this on the replay, hop in the comments and just let us know that you saw it. So
very good, very good. Well, I hope everybody has a great summer and no problem with their pools. Use our product. You're going to have a great year, a quick cleanup, and get in action very quickly.
Yes, sir. All right.
Alrighty.
We'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.